And it's Detroit to start out. A look at Cleveland's opening lineup. Kyrie Irving out there with Donovan Mitchell. Then there's James, and it's Ilgauskas in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Cunningham over Irving, and it's Cunningham missing. On the wing, Mitchell. That falls. Nice feed that time from James.
Yeah, this is why defenses must be right up on Mitchell or he'll burn you off the pass.
Here's Duren. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, what a finish in traffic! My goodness!
Look at Mitchell's commitment to his shot. Doesn't let the contact slow him down.
First quarter of play, a minute in. Outside Robinson. Thompson passes to Harris. For 3, Robinson drills it from deep.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And here comes Cleveland. Here's James. And the layup is good.
And that's where LeBron loves to operate, close to the bucket in the high percentage area.
Harris outside. A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Pass to Duren. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
They're going to work inside. I like how confident Jalen is from this area.
This one for 3. And that one's good. Doherty.
Impressive offensive versatility for a big. He can show you a variety of looks.
Thompson outside. Harris outside. James against Thompson. 5 on the clock. Here's Cunningham. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Yeah, the defender's a little bit out of position, but that's what Cunningham will do to you. He works every angle.
And some changes here for Detroit. Herter comes in for Thompson. Jenkins comes in for Robinson. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Both free throws good from Cunningham. 40 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And Mitchell with the slam.
Yeah, nothing you can do about that. I mean, Mitchell finds airspace and fills it.
The Pistons on offense. Trailing by 2. Detroit moving the ball around. For 3, here's Harris. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Mobley finds Nance. Now Mobley. Irving for 3. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Fires from way outside. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Cleveland on top. They're up by 5. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, what do you guys think about Cleveland here in this one?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting what they've taken.
And here are the Cavaliers now. 5-point lead, biggest of the game. Isaiah Stewart out there with Holland. Then there's Kevin Herter. Then it's Karis LeVert. And it's Jenkins in at the point guard position. That's the group for Detroit starting the second. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, B.A. Donovan Mitchell can put up points, but he's sacrificing some of that to get his teammates going. He said, quote, "For me, it's about balancing, picking my spots, picking my games, empowering everybody. But sometimes I've got to go do what I'm paid to do." Back over to you guys.
He can heat up in a hurry. Thank you very much for the report, Allie. Here's LeVert. Just 5 to shoot. Detroit needs to get off a shot. Three-pointer. Stewart gets the three to fall.
Wow, give Stewart room at the arc at your own risk. He'll stretch the floor whenever he can.
Now, here is James. Guarded closely. Mitchell, the pass to James. Now here's Garland. Puts up a three. That falls. Nice feed that time from James.
And Garland is someone you must be aware of at all times, especially out on the perimeter.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Well, that's the job, right? Your duty as a coach is to finesse your lineups so your guys get the best chance to succeed.
A big group substitution here for Detroit. Duren, he's checked in for Stewart. Thompson comes in for LeVert. Robinson, he's checked in for Herter. And Cunningham subbed in for Jenkins. .143 left in the first half of basketball. Here's Holland. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Oh, man. Cunningham making it look easy.
Here's Price. Soft touch off the glass. Price has got his first 2 points.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Outside Robinson. 1:10 left in the first half of this game. Here's Price. It's another three for Cleveland.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Now here's Thompson. Here's Holland. And the dunk by Duren.
And that was special. It's easy to be excited about Duren's future in this league.
Here's Price. 8-point game from deep. Mobley nails it from three.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
Yeah, they've done a better job executing offensively, moving the ball and creating high-percentage looks.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's the three. It's another three for Cleveland.
Yeah, he's really giving up size in that matchup. But on the perimeter, he can find the room he needs.
Well, that's the best way to neutralize that size advantage, making defend out on the perimeter.
For three, Smith drains the triple.
Yeah, way back when I started coaching, you never wanted a three-pointer on a fast break. Now, it's the shot teams are looking for.
And so it's Cleveland liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. Back to the game after this break. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. So for Cleveland right now, they've got Kyrie Irving. He's out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's James in at the 3, the small forward.
Mitchell has everything, including that three-point shot.
Pistons trail by 18. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul of the game. Robinson finds Cunningham. Here's Duren. Back to Cunningham. Pass to Harris. James with the rebound. The Cavaliers lead by 18. Drives to the hoop. Basket's good. James has got 6.
And the muscle LeBron has helps him on these physical finishes, just bouncing off the defense.
Cunningham is doubled. And here's Robinson. Pulls it from the top of the key. Donovan Mitchell with a board.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks a lot, guys. So what's the difference between the diehard fans and the casuals? Well, Kevin Durant said some fans get programmed to just think about free agency and drama, and they only care about the finals and players' legacies. But he's hoping the fans lock in on the game itself, not just the storylines. Back to you.
It's a good point. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. James goes in, and oh, he slams it right over Tobias Harris.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Thompson passes to Cunningham. Duren with a screen on Irving. Here's Cunningham. Lays it up and banks it in. He has 6.
Well, that's where Cunningham does his best work, from the free throw line down.
And Cleveland calls their first time out of the game. Jenkins is checked in for Detroit. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. There's 1:17 left in the third. Here's James. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
Harris outside. Up and in on the layup.
In so many ways, Harris can beat you. He has the size and skill to score from all 3 levels.
James against Harris. Pulls it in from the elbow. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. James has got 8 points here in the quarter. Here's Duren. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
Yeah, almost impossible to stop Duren inside. Wow, just wow.
And the ball out of play. The Pistons will have it. And some changes here for Detroit. Stewart, he's checked in for Duren. Holland comes in for Thompson. And Herter's subbed in for Robinson. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Harris. Got it.
If you give him any sort of space, he's going to attack.
Cleveland leading by 2.
Oh, wow!
Look out!
Yeah, no doubt about it. LeBron is in attack mode tonight. He's looking to score every time he touches the ball.
And here's Harris. No dice from the high post. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Cleveland. He put together 10 points in the quarter. And don't go far. We'll be right back. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great passer.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Harris and Duren together in the middle. Duncan Robinson is out there with Kate Cunningham. And it's Thompson in at the small forward position. That's the group for Detroit right now.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play. Here's Price. Hits a three-pointer.
And he's not taking it easy on them at all. I mean, we all know he's going to keep pouring it on.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
And it's Cunningham missing. The Cavaliers lead by 23. Here's Love. And oh, he slams it right over Tobias Harris.
Well, how about the momentum behind Love's drive, making it difficult to want to get in his way?
Outside Robinson. Down low. Here's Duren. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
Releases from 15. And it's Cleveland with another.
And with his length and touch, Mobley is tough to contain from mid-range. Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there. And now they've got to be careful at the defensive end. They're over the limit much earlier than they should be.
He misses the free throw.
Well, Robinson just knows who he is, which is a volume three-point shooter who can help space the floor.
And he sinks the second.
Every point matters in a game like this. We should remember that in this free throw when it's all said and done.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Jones has got his first points of the game.
Yeah, when you make your mid-range shots, you force your opponents to adjust.
Well, look, he's got the length to get that shot off regardless of how the defense plays.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort. I have no clue why he pulled up from there. At this point in the game, it just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, all right. That'd be an automatic benching if I was coaching. What was that?
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Russell. And it's Detroit with the ball. Pass to Robinson. Beyond the arc. Sinks it from distance.
And for a younger guy, Cunningham's vision is impressive. He's always watching the floor.
The Cavaliers lead by 21. Outside Mitchell. On the wing, Irving. And stolen by Cunningham. It's blocked. Here's Mitchell. Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it.
Well, they expect this from him, and he's a big reason they're out in front right now.
Robinson in the post, covered by Love. He gets it in there.
Well, as we see more of Thompson, I think he's going to get better looking for his teammates.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Launches it from deep. Garland, no good.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
And so Cleveland takes this one by a big margin. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And let's leave you with our player of the game, LeBron James.